I've always been a big fan of agents and chatbots and character AI. Now, character AI is introduced character voice. It's out for a limited preview, where if you like people talk with spend a lot of time on character AI talking to the characters. When I say talking, just chatting, right? Now there's a library of voices that you can use that are made public by others. You can do your own voice, you can search for a voice and give the character you're interacting with a voice. So imagine being able to interact with a character with your favorite Hollywood voice actor or a cartoon character, whatever that makes you happy, right? Or your favorite gaming character now interacts with you with voice. So I'm just excited about the possibilities. And again, we've done demos with this. I'm just saying it's evolving. And I also want to show the tool that we talked about is the Tavis Phoenix model, which also has a replica where you can create. It's similar to other products that we had, but I want to combine all of that to talk through. There are characters now who are getting custom voices or your own voice, your own faces, and there's so many use cases that come out of it. So it just evolving such a rapid pace is eye opening. But the use cases that I can see is if we can create our own replicas, you and me, can we use them to do this whole program? And we do it one time in one language, and it can translate 30 languages. We've talked about it, we've showed some demos, but the tools are getting better. So I want us to revisit that and see what we can do about it. So, but I want you to react to it. Say, what are your thoughts on this?
My thoughts on this, right? So we have been, because we started a year and a half ago, right? I think we have gone through a phase where we have seen these individual components evolve over time, right? Be it Synthesia, be it Tavis, be it Hume. I think we even ran one with the Hume.ai with a system that can look at you and figure out emotions and what's happening from your facial expression. I think what I'm trying to say is as we go through this journey, we see individual pieces getting built, and now they are all slowly coming together as a single piece, because the experience that we want to deliver is a much more, I think the goal is to deliver experience that you're talking to another human, right? The human experience is not just text. It is text. It is your facial expression, the visual, the audio, the tone. It's a combination of multitude of factors, right? I think the journey started with pieces. Now the pieces are getting stitched together into fabric, and it's starting to take shape. That's how I see it.
Agree. And I think it's going to keep evolving, right? We are still very early in this process, so it's going to evolve, but it's cool to see how you can, again, from a use case perspective, let's say you send videos to this particular company or any other company, and then they create a replica for you. And now, starting now, let's say you want to do these videos, you send a text, you'll do the lip sync, you'll make the video look like you and talk like you with your own voice, with all the inflections. You imagine using it for training. You can use it for social media content, or you could. So there's a couple of ways. I'll have to say this story. So this is very. They didn't use AI, but I can just see where AI can be used for good as well as bad, right? So the good news, what we talked about, is being able to use it for your video campaigns, for social media, creating YouTube videos, where it's customized like you. So if you have we talked about it briefly, is if you have a company and you are the brand. So I've sold companies before, and when you are the brand, if your name is on the website, is your videos on the website, and the YouTube channel is your name, when you sell the company, it's a little tough to sell. But if you can build an avatar of you, you can leverage that to sell the company. So even after you're gone, the continuity is there, and we can talk through that. Or you create a random person that doesn't look like you, but that's what you're building a company with, is an avatar. So when you sell it, then there's a continuity again too, right? So, or they replace ours with theirs, but everything else is the same. There's lots of ways to play this. These are the positives. So we can create faces of ours, make us younger and more attractive. We can't get any more attractive, but I'm saying if you wanted to, and then you can do videos like that, and you never age for the next 20 years. So there's so much goodness in it. But let's react to that, and then I want to talk about the what I see with a personal example of what could go wrong.
Yeah, absolutely, Rajni. I think that's a brilliant use case, right? I think I didn't even think about it from that perspective, and thanks for bringing that to attention. Because I think about personal AI, and when you think about the brand that you've built, that is you, right? And it is extremely personal. And now you're selling the business. Does that mean my brand gets killed? Can I still get some residual revenue out of it? All kind of questions comes up. Or even worse, for the buyer, in your case, is like, if that person does not exist, am I going to lose all these people who signed up for this, right? So I think it's a very interesting mix of both the business and the personal side of you, all kind of factors. And I think I'm eager to see how this economic model evolves, because I think for this to happen, there are two things happening, right? Right now, people are able to model you as a digital version of you, right? The second thing is, what is the economic way of transacting as an individual or a business or a brand or whatever it is. And I think those two are very key to this happening. But I like your idea. I mean, absolutely, why not, right? Because I sold my business, why, and I'm the brand. There is an intermediate period where people right now make you work for them for 2 years, right? Um, so that's the question I have, right, in my mind. There's no other option. Now you are stuck 2 years working for the in between period until the brand transitions off, right? That's what most people do. They keep you, right, to
Correct.
just because you're there. Maybe you don't need to.
And agree. And if you're starting out now, right, you can build this into your plan. Most people start wanting never to sell the companies, but if you're second and third time founder, at some point you want to sell the company, right? So these are good things to have, so that you not stuck after 7 years like, oh my god, now I can't sell it. It's under my name. So I know a lot of accounting companies that started under their names. When they sell it, it's a tough transition. Just name. But imagine you're a YouTuber, and there's so many anonymous YouTubers or company creators right now. They don't have to. They can still choose to stay anonymous, but people also like interacting with other people. So if you can get an avatar, and the avatar just stays with the business, it's one of the assets you sell, or you get residual income, however you want to play it. I think that'll be a great opportunity. Okay, this is a good news. It's a lot of cool problems to solve, but all positive.